and hashtag George Floyd and Justice for George Floyd. We want to continue to lift up his family and his close friends. We want to continue to lift them up. I want to thank the people in the city of Houston. I want to thank the people in the city of Houston, our marchers, demonstrators, protesters for behaving responsibly and peacefully, especially on a Saturday evening, Saturday evening. About 98% of the people participating in whatever events that were taking place peacefully. So I want to thank you for that. I want to thank people on yesterday and last night in the city of Houston. Quite frankly, about 100% participation. Very few exceptions. There may have been a couple of arrests, and not in the downtown area, but in the city that may have been connected to some sort how can I put it, a protest of some kind, but only a couple in the city of Houston. So yesterday, last night, about 100% participation, and people were very peaceful, very responsible, and so I want to thank you. To our police officers, I want to thank them for exercising a great deal of restraint over the last several days, and for their high degree of professionalism. I want to thank them. I want to thank our firefighters, Chief Pena, for the support that they have given, for being out there as well on the front line, and how they have handled things. All of our municipal workers, I want to thank them. But I want to thank the people in the city of Houston, our community leaders, community activists, faith-based leaders, destroy or deface our city. Other than Friday evening, things have been quite peaceful. Tomorrow, I want to give a lot of credit to and acknowledge Trey the Truth and Bump B. Those two are the principal organizers of the event that will be taking place on tomorrow. Don't want to take anything away from them. Trey the Truth, Bump B. These are two individuals from this city who have helped the city out in many, many ways. They are the principal organizers for the event tomorrow. The city of Houston certainly will support the efforts to make sure that things are done in a very peaceful and orderly fashion. And so, myself and I'm sure other elected officials will be participating in the march from Discovery Green to City Hall in unity with members of the George Floyd family. There are some members that are already in Minneapolis. There are many others who are still here in Houston, and I've had an opportunity to talk with their family members almost every day. I talked with a number of them last night. They were all together on last night. Very uplifting conversation, and wanted to offer the support of the city to let them know that we are continuing to pray for them and talk with them again today. And so we want to continue to lift up this family. The march is not a City of Houston event, but it is being organized by our local community activists, like I said, Trey the Truth and Bumby and others, and the city will be supportive of this event. I expect the march to be peaceful and respectful, with a focus on George Floyd and his family. And what the family has repeatedly said, they've said again today, is that they want the protest, they want them, of course, to continue, but they want them to be very peaceful. And they want people to do it in honor and pay tribute to George Floyd, but they do want these protests to be very peaceful, and I want to echo that as well. People have the right to demonstrate, to march, to protest, but in Houston, and quite frankly all over, we do want them and ask you to be very responsible and to do it in a very peaceful fashion. Houston has helped to set an example of a protest taking place across the nation. I want to thank the city of Houston in its entirety for that. Police have made some arrests, and there have been some incidents in our city, but things have not gotten out of hand, and participants have remained peaceful for the most part. So again, thank you, thank the city so very, very much for what you have done, and for what I know you will continue to do in the city that we all deeply love. But we want to keep the focus on George Floyd and hashtag justice for George Floyd. That's where the focus needs to be, and that's where we need to keep the focus and not do anything that's going to take away from that particular focus. And then we want to honor the family's request, and that is we make meaningful and impactful change and engage in meaningful and impactful reforms, and to improve it, our system, the way we operate, but not do anything that would take away from his memory. Having said that, let me pause and take whatever